Liana, is this a good time to ask you some questions?
Sure.
Awesome, let's do it. So what type of law do you practice?
Personal injury.
What exactly does a PI lawyer do?
A PI lawyer helps people who have been injured in a car accident, slip and fall, trip and fall.
Why did you pick PI as your specialty?
All the money, duh. You guys want to come in?
Yeah, sure.
All right, follow me.
What's the best reason someone should become a PI lawyer?
To help people.
What's the reason someone should not become a PI lawyer?
The long hours.
What is the least accurate stereotype of the PI lawyer?
That we're ambulance chasers.
What is the one thing you do every day as soon as you come into the office?
I look for the person going to Starbucks and I ask them for coffee.
What is the biggest purchase you made with your first lawyer's paycheck?
Probably some kind of a handbag. Actually, since I'm late today, I'll be making my own coffee.
What is the difference between civil and criminal law?
One of them will land you in jail.
Let's rewind a bit. Where are you originally from?
I was born in Armenia, but raised in Burbank, California. Come on up, let's go make some coffee.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Did you always want to be a lawyer?
Always, since the 4th grade.
Growing up, who had the biggest influence on you?
Probably my mom.
And where did you go to college?
I went to Cal State LA.
Your major?
English Lit.
Where did you go to law school?
Whittier Law School.
How many years does law school take?
It's 3 years if you're full-time, 4 if you're part-time, and sometimes, rarely, it's 2 years.
What was your favorite part of law school?
Meeting new people.
What was the hardest part of law school?
Finals and the bar.
What's your best advice for someone about to start law school?
Network, network, network. I can't stress that enough.
And are you still paying off student loans?
Absolutely.
All right. So, how long have you been working for West Coast Trial Lawyers?
4 years.
What is the best part about working in downtown LA?
Being by the Staples Center.
What is the worst part about working in downtown LA?
All the nasty traffic.
What
Follow
do
me?
lawyers typically wear?
Suits.
What's an article of clothing you can't live without?
My heels.
Who's the most stylish lawyer at the firm?
Me.
Have you faced any challenges being a female lawyer?
Of course, all the time.
And who's your boss?
Nima Ramani.
And how do you feel about your boss?
No comment.
Are you married?
Yes, happily.
Do you have pets?
No.
And any kids?
Yes, I have a soon-to-be 1-year-old little Gianna.
What are the biggest challenges you face at work now that you're a mother?
Time management.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your usual stress level at work?
Working with Nima Ramani, anywhere between 7 and 10.
What is the most stressful part of your job?
Dealing with clients.
What do you do for fun outside of work?
I hang out with friends. I like having dinners with my husband and hanging out at the beach.
What show are you binging at the moment?
Emily in Paris, season 2.
Your favorite podcast?
Joe Rogan.
Who would you consider to be your role model?
Nima Ramani.
Why do lawyers use legal pads?
To just look smarter.
Is it true that lawyers drink a lot?
No comment.
And who's your best friend at work?
Sam.
Can lawyers represent themselves?
Absolutely.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Have you ever broken a law?
I've been advised not to answer this one.
Do you work on the weekends?
Yeah.
Do lawyers have to do jury duty?
Yes.
Have you ever lied in court?
No.
Can a lawyer drop a client?
Absolutely.
Have you ever had to drop a client?
Unfortunately, yes. Welcome to my office, by the way.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
The ability to fly.
How many hours do you sleep at night?
Just depends on how long the baby sleeps.
And what's the most LA thing about you?
I'm really bougie.
What do you like most about being a lawyer?
Helping people.
What do you like least about being a lawyer?
The excruciatingly long hours.
Why are lawyers so expensive?
We have a lot of debt to pay off.
What is the biggest difference between how lawyers are portrayed on TV and movies versus real life?
In movies and TV, they're almost exclusively in court. In real life, you're usually behind a computer making phone calls.
All right, we're almost done here. So what is your favorite law movie or TV show?
Suits.
What was the biggest challenge practicing law during a global pandemic?
Court calls, client meetings, anything that required meeting with somebody.
What was the biggest benefit of practicing law during a global pandemic?
Working in pajamas.
What is your favorite office accessory?
My mirror.
What is one thing you wish you could have told your younger self?
I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one.
If you couldn't be a lawyer, what would you be?
Plastic surgeon.
Finish this sentence for me. The legal profession in the future looks like...
Probably in the metaverse. I don't know.
Do your relatives or friends ever try and ask you for legal advice?
All the time.
What's the weirdest, craziest question someone has asked you?
If I was a Kardashian.
What do you think is your best quality that helps you be a successful lawyer?
I think I'm personable.
And how many cups of coffee do you really drink?
At least 2.
What food do you order for lunch the most?
I'm boring, usually just a salad.
What do you do when you get home from the office?
Put on my sweats.
Okay, one last question. If you could say one thing to a young high school student watching this who dreams of becoming a lawyer, what would it be?
Never, ever give up.
All right. Well, thanks, Liana, for your time.
Thank you. Now get out of here.
All right.
Bye.
See you next time.